And look at that. Look at the actual texturing on this building. There's some payware sceneries that are not even as good as that texture. It's insane. It's really great. Hello Flight Sim fans, welcome back to the Practically Geek channel. So today in this video I'm going to be showing you a freeware airport by the creator JustOkayPilot, who I have featured before on my channel. He created the wonderful Grand Canyon National Park Airport. You can get this freeware scenery over at flightsim.to. And as I say, it is free, so all you have to do is click download, unzip and pop that folder into your community folder. As always, I'm going to be taking a look at the default scenery first before we take a look at the other scenery created by JustOkayPilot. So let's take a look at Jackson Hole Airport here in Wyoming, USA. So here we are at Jackson Hole Airport in Wyoming. As I said before, the airport itself is quite a decent size. You're looking at the default scenery just now and what it looks like when you load into this airport as it stands within the simulator right out the box or right off the download. It's quite interesting. The runway itself has got this massive big taxi way and this rollout area here down the end, so it's quite a decent runway actually. It's measured in at about 1,920 meters with a 46 meter width, and you can see this rollout area here as well. So I'd imagine there is some bigger planes that visit here. I'm not too sure off the top of my head what kind of airliners, if any, visit here, but you can see that there's this big rollout area and massive big taxiway, and then runway 19, and then you've got on the other end of the airfield runway 01. So from this angle you can see that you've got the control tower to the right and then the main terminal and hangars to the left. Again, it is nice to see a control tower in default sort of auto-gen state. Some airports don't even include a control tower in their default state, so that's nice to see. It's not the best, but it's still nice to see. If we cycle over here to the main bulk of the airport, the aprons are quite a decent size. The auto-gen terminal is okay. It's one of the better ones, but again, it's still not great. We've got a massive big car park here, and we do have static cars as well. The default airport does come with static aircraft, which is nice to see. Again, sometimes default airports don't even come with static aircraft. And then we've got these hangars here, which, you know, are okay for the autogen buildings, but they're still not true to life. And this is why the third-party developers make these airports, so we can see what these airports are like. And I must say that the surrounding area is absolutely amazing, so scenic as well, but it's lovely how the land flattens and you've got just this airport in the middle of nowhere, you know, in the middle of these lovely sprawling mountains and hills in the middle of the United States. So with that being said, I think it's time to have a look at JustOkayPilot scenery and see just exactly what he has done with this airport. Welcome back to Jackson Hole Airport here in USA. We're in Jackson, Wyoming, and already some little changes are being seen just to the left, namely the two Airbus A320neos on the stand here. And let's have a look at what JustOkayPilot has been able to do to the default airport. So already I can see some lovely new ground texturing. The taxiways and the runway look really stand out now. The markings, while they do look very luminous yellow, they are really great compared to the others. Before we look at the terminal area and the hangars, we'll take a look at the other side of this airport. and he's put in a perimeter fence, so already it's a great airport. Well done, end of review. No, honestly, there's a perimeter fence in place now, and he's added some lovely detail into this area here, which was just a kind of a concrete area, just one bit of concrete, but he's added all these lovely bits of cranes and containers and lorries in here. This construction area, maybe a new, I don't know, aprons being built there, probably already built in real life. And he has changed the control tower, and while it is not a custom building, it is one of the auto-gen control towers, it is better than the one that was on offer. So now if we pan around, we can see what the whole new area looks like, and look at that. Look how good that looks, and we're not even close yet, so let's take a better and more detailed look at the terminal area and hangars. So starting with the rollout area here, or the turnaround area, we can see that he's again updated the ground textures, and we can see that lovely big perimeter fence running around here. Making our way towards the custom buildings and the main apron area, we can see we've got some lovely new helipads here, which look really, really great. Again, if you did see the Grand Canyon Airport, the National Park Airport by JustOkayPilot, you'll know that you'll probably have a pretty good idea of what you're going to get with this airport, and it doesn't disappoint already. We've got what looks like maybe the old control tower possibly, but the custom, look at that, that looks really, really great. And we've got a staff car parking area here. We've got this loading dock behind the airport. That looks really, really good indeed. In fact, the texturing is really great. And you've got to remember, this is a freeware airport as well, so, you know, the guys aren't getting paid for this. It's just all with donations and just the sheer pleasure of making these airports. And look at that, look at the brickwork on this custom terminal, and the roofing, the reflections on the roof, and that wood grain, similar to what that building was on his other airport. Even if you get close, the wood looks insane. I mean, I'm literally right on top of the wood here. If I cycle back a bit there, look how good the texturing is, and performance hit is none. I'm getting absolutely no performance hits at all. Making our way down, there's these lovely sort of safety posts here, the safety fencing just in front of the terminal. And what a terminal that is. I'd love to see that in real life. We've got a nice amount of ground clutter. We've got some stairways and these new hangars, and look at the roofing on this hangar here. Look at the aging and weathering on it. We'll get to the car. Oh, we'll have a look at the car park now. The car park is probably one of the most detailed car parks I've seen. The light and the posts and the trucks and the cars are all absolutely amazing. Let's just quickly take a look at the land side version side of this. And it looks really, really good. He's added in this kind of faked interior, but look at the reflections on those windows, and look at that. Look at the actual texture on this building. There's some payware sceneries that are not even as good as that texture. It's insane. It's really great. Let's quickly go over to the other side of where we can see more of these wooden stone buildings here. That's a hangar by the looks of it. That looks great. We've got these units and fuel tanks and antenna areas. We've got more different static vehicles, trucks and pickups and fuel trucks. And I imagine this would be for the business jets and the general aviation side of the airport. We've got more hangars, and look at the reflections on the top of that hangar. And just look at that scene itself. Look at the airport just in the middle of this lovely flat terrain, and then the mountains just all the way around the perimeter. And he has actually added the a better road texture to the road coming out or into the airport, if you like. And look at that. Look at it. It's so much better than the default one. quickly turning into one of my favourite freeware creators, JustOkayPilot, and hopefully he will do more very, very soon. And with that being said, we should take a look at the night lighting. So let's have a look at the night lighting. Let's rewind our clocks to 1 AM in the morning and take a look at Jackson Hole Airport at night. So it's now just after 1 AM, it's 1:03 if you want to know, if you want to be very specific about that. But it's dark and the airport lighting is tremendous, can't fault it at all. You've got ample lighting on the apron areas. The runway lighting looks really, really great. And so does the taxiway, the blue lights there, they look really, really spot on as well. It doesn't seem to have any kind of missing bits. The helipad area may have some lights in real life, but as far as I can tell, you're looking at really a really sort of fleshed out airport here, at one of the more finished airports I've seen. You've got lighting on the aprons. It's a bit dark down the sides here, but again, can't really complain. The car park is well lit up, so is the faked interior of the landside buildings here, the landside side of the terminal here, which looks amazing. The apron lights over here are illuminating that Airbus really, really greatly. I love that. And look at the reflections again on the custom hangars. Another really great freeware airport available on flightsim.to. Some absolutely amazing work coming out of that website, and it is a great resource. I definitely recommend having a look at what's available on there. So that was a look at Jackson Hole Airport. It's available on flightsim.to, as I said before. It's from the creator JustOkayPilot. He also does an amazing Grand Canyon National Park airport, which you can check out on my channel as well, with the links in the description. I will obviously link this airport in the description below. If you did enjoy this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up, and also consider subscribing to the Practically Geek channel. I do more videos just like this, payware and freeware reviews, and also flight tours from different locations around the world. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon.